Tip number 1 to looking good as you get older, give a damn about your appearance. Seriously, you see some of these guys out there and it looks like they've given up on life. I mean, what happened to them? They've got a decent job, they got a good looking partner. The reality is they stopped caring about their appearance because they think it doesn't matter. And let's not be judgmental because this can happen to any one of us. I mean, seriously, since a lot of you guys are working from home, are you no longer dressing sharp? Why care? As long as you got that Zoom shirt, decent looking backdrop, you're ready for the conference call, right? Now there's a lot of freedom that comes with the new normal. One of them is, hey, nobody in the conference call knows that you're not wearing pants. But you know, and that's the thing. And your confidence and the way that you carry yourself and the way that you feel about yourself is affected by the way you dress. So even if you're not going anywhere, practice dressing sharp because that affects your mindset, which sets the tone for the day. In today's video, gents, how to look your best as you get older. Now, I assume that most of you guys are familiar with Dwayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Herbert Camacho. As the future president of the United States in the movie Idiocracy, he leads the country out of the great burrito and french fry shortage of 2505. Seriously though, the guy that plays him, Terry Crews, absolutely love him as a comedian and actor. Now, a lot of people assume that Crews is just naturally a funny guy, but that's not the case. In fact, if you look at his early career, totally different industry. NFL, was there for 6 years and went through multiple teams, kept getting cut, couldn't find a place, couldn't find a team for himself, and he decided, in the late 1990s, I'm going to go out to Hollywood. I'm going to try something new and start over there. Now, early on, his career didn't go anywhere. For 2 years, he was writing, trying to get roles. Eventually, though, his persistence starts to pay off. 2004, 2005, 2006, he starts getting all these small roles, and instead of being typecast, he really pushed, hey, I enjoy comedy, especially, something off-kilter, something where it mixes my physique and my look with a comedic style that really is unexpected. That led to the Old Spice commercials, which eventually led to other roles, such as his reoccurring role in the series Brooklyn Nine-Nine. My point here, why am I talking about Terry Crews? Because I love how the guy reinvents himself. Seriously, if you want to look good as you get older, don't be afraid to change things up, to reinvent your style, to reinvent yourself and what you're going after. Because a guy that changes things up, he doesn't get stuck in a rut. He doesn't get trapped in the past. He knows that, I can uplift myself and I can go in a new direction. This may be a passion that you want to pursue as a new career. Or maybe something as simple as you stop wearing running shoes and start wearing Western boots when you go out with your girlfriend. The point is, a man that can reorient himself and go after his passions, go after what he wants, his dreams, is going to be a lot more attractive than a guy that, is stuck in a rut. Next up, I want you to cheat on your barber, on your stylist. What am I talking about? I want you to get a second opinion. When you're traveling, go see that stylist in New York City and LA that is going to just give you a different opinion, a different look, a different style that you can go with on your hair. Seriously, you've been doing the same thing forever. Let's have fun. Let's change it up. Now, some of you guys are watching this and say, Antonio, well, I don't have anything to worry about. I'm already losing my hair, or hair loss runs in my family. Well, gents, if that's you, you need to check out Keeps, the sponsor of today's video.
Shut up and take my money.
Now, guys, I've talked about Keeps for years because I love what these guys do. Keeps is a subscription service that focuses on making it easier and more affordable for men to treat their male pattern baldness online. With online consultations with a real doctor, automated shipping, delivery to your home, constant access to your doctor through online messaging, and with generic options of the FDA-approved medications for hair loss, seriously, Keeps has made it simple for you to keep your hair. Now, guys, in case you didn't know, 2 out of 3 men will experience some form of male pattern baldness before the age of 35. And the best way to keep that hair is to do something about it before it's gone. And guys, that's what's so important to understand, is that prevention is key. And gents, if you need more proof, go over to their website. They have tons of 5-star reviews, more than any of their competitors. And I like that you can go in there and you can see real people leaving reviews talking about how Keeps has enabled them to keep their hair. Now, gents, if you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/RMRS or click the link in the description of today's video and receive a special offer on Keeps treatments. Again, that's keeps.com/RMRS. Great company. I've worked with them for years. Use that link in the description to get the best deal on the web. The next key to looking great as you age is don't be afraid to change up the style of clothing. The clothing that you used to wear isn't necessarily going to complement the body build you have as you age. Now, some guys lose weight, they get in great shape as they age. Other people, let's say you spend a lot of time in the gym in your 20s. Now you're working a lot more, maybe your waist is expanded a bit. Maybe you've lost some of that muscle. You decided to start running. Here's the thing, those jeans that look great on you when you spent time in the gym, they're not necessarily that style, isn't going to look great on you when you thin up. So you're going to want to look for styles, for types of clothing that's going to complement your new body build. Now, let me be clear. I'm not saying that you shouldn't take care of your body and you shouldn't work to have a great physique, but as you age, things are naturally going to happen. And you may find, hey, I just don't have the bubble butt. I used to because I'm getting less testosterone and my body is changing as I'm getting into my 40s, my 50s. So in that case, you may find that a certain style of jean, hey, you just want to change up the brand. Go for something that better complements your new build and look. And to reinforce that last point, I'm going to say now is the time that you want to hire a trainer. Now is the time that you want to find a workout buddy, somebody to push you. Again, when you're in your 20s, it's very easy, I think, to stay in shape compared to your 30s, to your 40s. As life hits you with all these responsibilities, you have habits that are going to be difficult to break. One of the best things you can do for yourself is, even if it's just for a month, hire a trainer, work with a trainer that can actually look at your form, introduce you to new exercises, new workout options. You may find, hey, all of a sudden I'm getting into cross-country skiing. This is something I didn't think, but hey, this just feels great. I'm getting quite the workout, meeting some new and interesting people. And you won't do that though unless you make a commitment. So find someone you can work out with, find a trainer, find a club that you can join. Now, gents, if you feel like a fine wine, as you age, you're getting better, do me a favor and smash that like button. Seriously, gents, when you smash that like button, some guy somewhere stops wearing square-toed shoes. It makes a difference. Now, what about if your hair starts to gray or your skin starts to get lighter because you're not spending as much time outdoors? Well, guess what? Your colors change, so you can also change up the colors in your wardrobe. A lot of guys don't think about it this way, but hey, that light gray jacket that looked on you when you were in your 20s now looks great on you when you're in your 40s and you've got that gray mane. Because yes, that gray mixed in with the gray, it just really draws out your eyes. It isn't as overwhelming. You find that pastels are great colors you can gravitate towards because they don't pull color out and they just look really good on with your new complexion. The next tip to looking great as you get older, don't be afraid to upgrade your accessories. So when you're in your 20s, you bought yourself that watch for $100 and it served you for a decade. But now you're in your mid 30s and you're earning good money. Why not treat yourself to a gift, to a luxury watch? It doesn't have to be, $10,000, $20,000. You can find something for $1,000. Yes, it's going to be expensive. It's going to be an investment, though, a piece that you're going to remember and you're going to celebrate, possibly an heirloom piece you'll pass on. Maybe you want to upgrade that bag. Yes, that leather briefcase that you got passed on to you, now it's seen better days. Maybe take it in, get it refurbished, rebuilt, or go in and choose one that really suits your style. Something that you can add to your repertoire. All of a sudden, you're adding it to your rotation, and it really is going to level up your look. The next tip to look great as you get older, take care of your teeth. When you're in your 20s, okay, you brush, you floss, you go to the dentist, you do the basic things. But as you get into your 30s, or if you drink a lot of coffee and you're younger, all of a sudden your teeth start to stain. So whiten them. Nothing wrong with this, especially if you're nervous, go to a professional. But there are so many kits out there, I think you can do this cheaply. But let's talk also about straightening your teeth. I know I'm going to be actually going through a procedure to straighten my teeth. Now, I'm going to be transparent. There is a cosmetic reason why I want to get my teeth straight. But it's also because I spoke with my dentist, and I think the tipping point was when he pointed out, hey, this is going to actually make your teeth last longer. It's an investment in your original teeth because right now, the way your teeth are and how they're starting to bend, and they're continuing to over the last 5 years, you eventually are going to start having certain teeth that are just putting more wear and tear on them, and they are going to be the first ones that you lose no matter how much you take care of your teeth. So for me, I know straightening my teeth is just going to give me a better bite and help my teeth last longer. The next tip to looking great as you age, have a preemptive grooming routine. What am I talking about? Your nails, the hair coming out of your ears, coming out of your nose. Take care of it before it's an issue. Yes, when you were in your 20s, you did it whenever you thought about it, but as you get into your 30s, a little bit older, all of a sudden you notice that hair is growing faster and you got more of it coming out of those places. You want to make sure that you take care of it before people notice, and they will start to notice, especially shorter people look up at you and all of a sudden you got that forest coming out of your nose. Yeah, let's take care of that before it's an issue. All right, gents, so what did I miss? I didn't talk about skincare. I didn't talk about fragrance. Let me know in the comments below what should have been in this video. What video to watch next? 1 minute hairstyle hacks. 9 of them to be precise in this video. Boom, right here. Yeah, want your hair looking good? Check out this video right here. I will hold it up till you click. Yes. Magically, click it and go away from this video. Yes. You can do it. Click. Go check it out. It's good.